Joining us now from Reno, Nevada is Dr. John Whitney. He's the CEO of a company called Itronics Incorporated. ITRO is their stock symbol. John, great to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Been a while.
It has been a little while. We've been talking with your company for about 21 or 22 years. You're a legacy client.
Yeah, the company has changed quite a bit over that time, and especially in the last 5 years.
Well, tell us what the company's doing these days.
Well, we've kind of converted Itronics into a clean tech materials company. We're an emerging growth company. We are a zero waste energy saving technology company, and we're producing a line of specialty fertilizers. We refine printed circuit board scrap into silver bullion. And then we've developed a new technology for cleaning mine tailings, removing the residual silver and gold from the tailings, and then cleaning the rock so that it can be sold as commercial goods, making it a new zero waste energy saving technology, because we get the benefit of the crushed rock, saves a lot of energy, and gets more valuable goods.
Well, what I've always thought was remarkable about your company is everybody is your customer. You're paid to accept the hazardous waste, and you convert it into materials that you then sell in the open market.
Yep, that's what we do, and it's a good model. Going forward, the company is going to be a world leader in this technology. We figured out first product to convert was spent photographic liquids, but now we have several technologies in development. We're turning the company into a 3 lines of business company. We sell fertilizers, or recover and sell silver bullion by refining printed circuit boards, and then we'll have the rock clean division, which processes spent mine tailings and turns those into commercial, recovers residual metals that are in the rock for sale, and then cleans the rock so that it can be sold as well.
And it's amazing too, because all of these materials you take in, which are hazardous waste materials, you use every bit of it. There's absolutely zero waste, as you mentioned.
That is correct. Yep, we'll be there. And I believe some of these technologies, we're world leader in terms of the technologies themselves, meaning it's all new, and we've been, working on it for years. So the how it works is pretty well established, and we're in early stage commercialization on. We've got a pilot plant running for the circuit board refining. We've got a small commercial plant for the fertilizers, and then we're setting up to do a pilot scale testing with the rock clean. So we're advancing right along a path to go into commercial large scale production.
Now, we had a conversation before going on the air where you surprised me when you told me that your company's sales, especially fertilizer sales, had been adversely affected by COVID. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the problem we had is that the markets last year in April and May, many things were closed down. Strategic businesses were exempted, but their customers weren't necessarily exempted. So what happened when we sell, the fertilizers go into high value crops, so almond tree in California. Almonds, tree crops, but almonds is big. California supplies almost 90% of the world's almonds, and that market was hammered. First, exports were stopped, and then the customers themselves, the price collapsed when the exports stopped, and then the farmers stopped buying fertilizer because they didn't know what was going to happen next. And they said, we're not putting any money out until we know where things are going. So the combination, and then in the fall, California was heavily affected by COVID, and the farm workers. There was a high rate of infection among the farm workers, and so farm worker availability was reduced, and that hampered our sales in the fall. And only now is it coming back. The almond market recovered very strongly. Exports actually increased dramatically last fall, and now the season, it's still early, but we're already receiving orders that we did not receive in prior years. So that tells us the farmers are going for catch-up fertilization to make up for what they didn't do last year. And so this year is looking to be a good year.
Now, of course, we're talking about wholesale sales. How are things going on the retail side of things?
We don't sell much. We have retail packages, but we are not concentrating on retail.
Okay.
So our sales, we're primarily a manufacturer selling wholesale to a large, we're selling our distributor is the largest fertilizer company in the world.
So you're bullish on 2021?
Yes.
So what else is new for the company this year?
Oh, we announced last year that we were going to start working on pure metal recovery. And so we've started a project to produce zinc metal from zinc bearing waste streams, flue dust from mainly brass and bronze mills. And so our goal there is we're using electrochemistry to do the work and to be able to be producing pure zinc metal for sale. And
Once
we're
again,
starting the pilot work now.
Once again, the company is Itronics Incorporated, ITRO, the penultimate green technology company. John, always a pleasure having you on the program.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity to be here. Thank you very much.